So once you have your popsicle sticks made like this, you'll have to cut enough of them in half. So you'll need enough of these to look like this. Um, and what you want to do is that you're going to want to start labeling some of them, as to not confuse which ones are which. So for your finger, you might name this, a specific part, or you might name it A1, A2, and then the other popsicle stick that you'll join with that is going to be B1 and then B2. So you can get an idea of which segments in your hand you're working with. So that's what I've done right here. So I've labeled them A1, A2, B1, B2, so I know which ones go with which. And I'll show you that in a bit. But right now, what you need to do after you make your popsicle sticks, once you draw the dimensions and once you cut them in half, is that you'll need to make the holes. If you don't have an electric drill with a small or thin drill bit, you'll have to use something like this. So I have this screwdriver that's for my glasses. And I'm using this to kind of, puncture a hole through this. It's kind of tedious to be doing this for 13 popsicle sticks. And your fingers might hurt or your wrist might hurt to do this so many times. But then these right here, these don't have any, so you'll see how long it takes me to get this through. And be careful with your finger. You might get, as you go through the popsicle stick, be careful not to hurt your finger, guys. I'm not working with dangerous tools or anything other than the box cutter and I guess the hot glue gun, but you can still get hurt up to some degree. So this is what I was telling you. It's a little bit difficult to... There we go, so it's going through. You don't want to use a hammer and nail, guys. If you use a hammer and nail to try to make the holes, you'll see that you'll break it. You'll break it right in half. So that's why you don't want to use a hammer and nail. And that's kind of a little bit off, but I guess it'll work. And the same thing happens with this one. I have a much thinner one right here. I can use this one. This one will help out. Ow! You'll see, I already got punctured my skin there. So be careful with that, guys. So I'm going to use the larger one now. Should be easier. There we go. The other one made, so I already have those. And you'll do that same thing for all 13. So not too difficult.